Well, thankfulness is in the air. It's Thanksgiving time. And it gives one pause to think, perhaps there are people in our life we don't thank so often. Perhaps we never thank them, or we haven't thanked them in a long time. Who are those people that should be on our list? Parents, in-laws, teachers. I have to tell you that when I was in first grade, I had a wonderful teacher. If you ask me who was my favorite teacher growing up, she's right at the top. Her name was Miss Hoffman. Looking back, I realized that she was one of the few Jewish teachers I ever had, because I went to public school. And Miss Hoffman was beautiful and always had a smile on her face. And she had hair just like Marlo Thomas on the TV show That Girl. You know, the hair that went like this and a flip. And I remember that's all I wanted to do, trying to get my hair to look like hers. And I remember there was a time where I was caught telling a lie. I said something that wasn't true. And she was so kind and sensitive and did not embarrass me. But I got the message loud and clear. She was the perfect first grade teacher. Because after all, I don't know about you, I don't even have a memory of kindergarten really. And it was just sort of playtime. But this is when learning began. This is when we really had a teacher who wrote something on the board and we had to learn it. And perhaps that start that I got from Miss Hoffman, well, it was the start of my journey towards knowledge. It was a great start. One of the great things about, and interesting things about Miss Hoffman is that she married somebody with the last name Hoffman. So she became Mrs. Hoffman. Can you imagine? Our teacher, Miss Hoffman, became Mrs. Hoffman, which was obviously very easy for all of us to remember. I really worshipped her. I looked up to her. I have no idea where she is today. Is she still in Toronto? If she is, and somebody knows her, and she taught at Chalk Farm Public School many years ago, and she was my first grade teacher in 1966, I believe. Well, I hope somebody forwards this to her. And Mrs. Hoffman, I want to tell you, thank you. Thank you for being such a great role model, for being such a wonderful teacher, and for setting me on the path towards knowledge. I'm Lori, Almost Live.